So a lot of gear's been released over the past month or two. Maybe too much, actually. I could barely keep track of it all, and it's literally my job, so you'd be forgiven if you missed a few things here or there. Now, links and overviews are going to be in the description below, but here's a quick rundown of everything new in the world of photography, video, and pro audio, starting with cameras and Canon's brand new C50. Now, this guy is the beautiful love child between the C80 and the R5C that can shoot 7K open gate for the first time in a Canon camera. You're also getting raw internal recording, 40 frames per second photography, and most importantly, and this is actually true, it now has horses available as an animal subject detection mode, so no more blurry horse photos. But in all honesty, if you are a professional content creator or working commercial or freelance videographer, this is going to be a great hybrid camera for you. Now, speaking of love children, Nikon and Red just midwifed their brand new Nikon ZR, which gives you Red Code RAW, NRAW, and ProRes RAW internal recording with Nikon autofocus and photo specs, all in a camera body and at a price point that both seem way smaller than they should be. Like, suspiciously so. Like, Nikon, you do know you're allowed to make a profit on this camera, right? Next up is the new FUJIFILM ETERNA 55. Now, this guy is Fujifilm's first ever dedicated cinema camera that sports a large format open gate sensor, up to 8K recording, internal ND filters, and I/O up the wazoo. Now, we haven't gotten to shoot with it yet, unfortunately, but when it starts shipping in October, we're hoping to get our grubby little claws on it. Now, for all of you photographers out there, the Ricoh GR IV packs in a brand new backside illuminated 25.7 megapixel sensor, fast autofocus, and improved battery life over the previous versions, all in an incredibly compact body that is perfect for travel or everyday photography. Now, they say that the best camera is always the one you have on you, and this thing is portable enough to always have on you, which makes this the best camera? Anywho, moving on. In the world of action cameras, Insta360 came out with the brand new GO Ultra, which features an action pod, 4K 60 video, a flippable screen, and a larger 1/1.28 sensor. But I hear what you're saying. No, that baby in the product images does not come with the camera. Next up is the Red V-RAPTOR XE 8K VV VistaVision camera. Now, Red and Nikon also released a new version of the Red V-RAPTOR with a greatly reduced price, but that removes some of their global vision features like phantom track, as well as some other cool things like extended highlights, stuff that's primarily used for virtual production workflows. But it otherwise keeps the exact same image quality, the same workflow flexibility, the same I/O, and that global shutter, which makes it a really great value for filmmakers who are not deeply ensconced in virtual production. Next up, if you have got 7 grand burning a hole in your pocket and want a camera capable of rendering absolutely gorgeous images, the Hasselblad X2D II 100C is for you. Faster, better autofocusing, and with an improved 15.3 stops of dynamic range, this thing is about as flexible and powerful as medium format cameras get. And finally, the VenusLiv Air from Hollyland is a new live streaming camera that offers the functionality and streamlined I/O of a webcam, but with the image quality much closer to that of a mirrorless camera, which makes this a real Goldilocks option for all of you Twitch streamers and video podcasters out there. But moving on to lenses, we are going to start with Sigma, but I really do need to preface this by saying that Sigma lost their minds over the past month or two and released approximately 2 billion lenses between August and September. But we're going to get through this together. So if you're on Team APSC, you got a snazzy 12mm f1.4 DC Contemporary and a 70-40mm f1.8 DC Art lens for X, RF, and E mount. But on the full frame side, you have got, and stay with me on this, a 200mm f2 DG Sport, a 135mm f1.4 DG Art, a 20-200mm f3.5 to 6.3 DG Contemporary, 35mm f1.2 DG2 Art, and a 14mm f1.4 DG DN Art lens for E mount and L mount. You know when companies need to spend their whole budget by the end of the year or else they lose that money? It felt like Sigma had to do that, but with their lenses. But moving on to the completely different side of the lens spectrum with Cine lenses, Leitz finally gave us a Cine lineup of lenses that you and I actually have a shot of affording with their new HEKTOR line. Now, these are built around an E mount, but it's an interchangeable E mount, and these are going to come in 18, 25, 35, 50, 75, and 100mm lens options and offer robust build quality and provide warm, natural tones and colorful flares. Now, OM Systems also whipped up an impressive telephoto zoom lens for all of you outdoor enthusiasts with their 50-200mm Pro lens with a constant f2.8 aperture. Now, OM Systems made the very specific brag that this is the first full-frame equivalent 100 to 400 constant f2.8 lens, but no matter how you slice it, it is an impressive achievement, so all of you bird photographers, rejoice. Next up is the Nikon NIKKOR Z 24 to 70mm f2.8 S2. Now this is Nikon's second generation of their workhorse standard zoom lens that gives you an internally zooming design, faster autofocus, and a 16% reduction in overall weight. Simple, effective. No, it's Nikon. Last up for lenses is the Panasonic 100 to 500mm, which is frankly an insane focal length for something that is this portable. Now the trade-off here though is that minimum f5 aperture, meaning that this is definitely an outdoors in good light lens, but for wildlife and sports photographers, this guy's gonna be a very handy tool to have. And finally, in the world of pro audio, TASCAM came out with their FR-AV4 portable audio recorder. 32-bit float, a ton of timecode options, HDMI sync, and Ultra HDDA preamps make this the only audio recorder you'll need for your next film or documentary shoot. And rounding out the total list is the new DJI Mic 3, which builds upon DJI's previous ultra-lightweight and compact wireless mic systems by adding dual-file 32-bit float, 32 gigabytes of internal storage, and embedded timecode data to make this guy both plug in and play for beginners while offering professional features for, well, professionals. And that's everything that's come out in the past. Actually, that's not even close to being true. There's tons of other gear and accessories that have come out that we didn't have time to cram in this video, but you are in luck because we've got a whole website with Explorer articles and an Instagram and a TikTok and this very YouTube channel where we dive into all of the new and exciting gear in the world of photos, video, and pro audio. So hit that subscribe button and do all that YouTube stuff to stay in the know. But until next time though, I'm Nick with B&H. Stay creative.